was crap. That was garbage. This place sucks.
Overreaction Monday.
What do you got over there, Christopher?
Hey, guys, what's up?
What up,
Ready to have a
man?
good weekend?
What a great way to finish it up. What do we got here?
The Bears are going to regret not trading Justin Fields.
I'm sorry.
Say that again.
I'm sorry.
Don't talk over him.
I'm sorry.
What do you got over here?
The Bears, yeah, you just put. I had a great one. The Bears are going to regret not trading Fields.
No. I disagree with that. That's an overreaction. I mean, Bryce Young may turn out to be, the next Mahomes.
That's a big one, though.
I don't think they're going to regret not trading him. I think he's really good. Poor kid, man. He puts his life and his limb and his job and his future on the line. He pours it all out there for 2 years, and then the Bears get the first overall selection, and off they go.
You tried to prepare him for it, though.
I did.
I don't know how many of these.
I'll say that's an overreaction. What else you got over there, Chris?
You see what Devin McCourty said on Good Morning Football this morning?
I did not, sir. We were on the air here. How would you know?
We weren't. Good Morning Football airs way before.
Oh,
us.
okay, sure. All right.
They come on at like 4.
What do you
That's why
say?
Mac Jones is trending. Said he's the future of the New England Patriots. McCourty's way off. Mac Jones is not the future.
Well, I think everybody in New York City hopes that's the case. I think that's so. He's the minivan. Let's not forget that was your initial reaction when Justin Fields got drafted and acquired by the Bears, jumped to the line in front of him.
2 years removed. How am
And
I
you got
looking?
Mac Jones, but then in all his rookie season, his Vince McMahon exit, walking up to the stage in Las Vegas because it was like a 1.5 mile walk. That was the image for him because he was killing it. Now not so much. Hey, I'd take Tommy Curran's word for it. Kraft wants to see what they got in this guy, and they're going to see it.
Dead body.
Tommy.
I don't know, man. I think Bill O'Brien's going to step it up. I think you're going to actually.
Yeah, I actually think so.
You might
too.
lose Jacoby Myers, but I mean, you could still draft some other ones.
Trade for D-Hop.
I think what's no longer the future is the "in Bill we trust" mantra. That thing is going to be. You're already chafing at it.
Oh yeah.
So
Belichick let him down last year. We'll see. We'll see how he does this year. Make or break, though. We can all agree this year. Make or break for Mac Jones.
I wouldn't say make or break. What are they going to trade him in year 4? You don't do that either.
Hey, don't pick up his option. Let him play
That's
out
possible.
year 4.
Look, and it worked out for Daniel Jones as he's about to make 40-something million a year.
That's insane. By the way, the Giants fans in my mentions this weekend, good luck. All right. And you see what Stephen Jones had to say this morning. Did you see that?
What did he have to say this morning?
Said that the Cowboys can win a Super Bowl with Dak.
Yeah?
I don't think that's true. The Cowboys don't have enough around Dak to compete for Super Bowls.
That's crazy talk, man. What an overreaction that is. Come on, dude. Come on.
I guess I've missed it the last few
I don't
years.
know. I think what they do with Zeke is going to be a fascinating conversation for this team. And I think what they're going to do in the draft will be fascinating. But this is Dak's team. They love him. They're going to hang with him. And, of course, they can compete for Super Bowls. They did this year. They competed for a Super Bowl. They did.
Made the playoffs.
They sure did.
Won a game.
They won a game.
The Dallas Cowboys is all about just making the playoffs.
All we got to do.
Well, at this point, yes, Chris.
Yes, at this point it is. And they are competing. They are competing for Super Bowls. They do have some highly talented people, from CeeDee Lamb to Tony Pollard to Micah Parsons to Diggs, their own Diggs. They can compete 100%. I think this is make or break for Mike McCarthy, quite frankly.
Oh.
And if they go make the playoffs, I think they just need to work on their last play of the game.
Also, we're going to have Bijan Robinson out of Texas toting the
By
rock
the way,
next year. So
that's why, too.
we're
No,
fine.
by the way, this is it's perfect example, TJ, is you don't know who they're going to get in the draft. Because going into the draft,
That's why we're overreacting.
Excuse
right
me,
now.
going into the draft when they drafted Micah Parsons, you're probably they don't have enough on defense to win for championship.
Remember when I
compete.
predicted that we were going to draft Micah Parsons?
God, he's so good.
What else?
I like that
So
guy.
that's an overreaction too. You're just all sorts of overreactions.
What's the segment called?
I know that, but at some point
It's
you'll
not
say
Proper
something I'll agree
Reaction
with.
Monday.
Okay, right.
One of the combine quarterbacks throwing. Okay, we know Bryce Young's not throwing. We know Stroud, Levis, Richardson all throwing.
Yeah.
One of the throwing guys is going to go first overall.
I mean, that is not an overreaction.
All the buzz, the build-up. Hey, he's now number one.
I told you.
Mock draft flips.
Everybody's talking Bryce Young right now, and Young is acting like he's a first overall pick by not working out at the Combine. Stroud's going to make a run. He's going to make a run at this year's Combine. He's going to spin it. Well, hey, this guy can really throw it. And then the pro day, it's going to be, and there will be a day where we come on the air, and there's going to be a major report that so-and-so's going to trade up for CJ Stroud.
The Colts are in love with Stroud.
That's coming. That's coming. I'll peg it to late March, early April, maybe even mid-April. It's Stroud who's going to overtake Young. So I thought you were going to say that he's going to make the playoffs next year, and that I thought you would say, and I would say that's not an overreaction.
There's still time.
Because guess who was the throwing combine throwing arm that made the playoffs this year? He played for the San Francisco 49ers. Seriously. So it could be anybody.
Could be anybody.
Okay, what else
Never
you got?
know.
What else you got?
Here we go, Rich. You started the show today. You're drinking the Laker juice.
What is this music all of a sudden? Are we hanging in darkness with Aaron Rodgers all of a sudden, sipping tea? What is this?
He said basketball music. I took a
Yeah,
guess.
switched to the basketball music.
Okay.
But the other one,
Oh my God! I feel like I'm sitting at a bonsai tree reading a magazine, waiting for my massage to start.
Okay, noted.
Should I put on a terry cloth robe for this? What else you got over there, Chris? What is your question? What's your question?
the Lakers are going to win a playoff series this spring.
Yeah, dude.
I'll say yes. Yes! Let's go. Let's go.
He's buying in.
Come on now. LeBron and Anthony Davis at the top of their game with Malik Beasley making threes. Okay, D'Angelo Russell distributing. Vanderbilt rebounding and scoring.
These guys do it every other
They
game.
are
though.
much better than the Laker team from
They
last
are
year and the
much
one that they
better.
came
They
in
are
this year.
much better.
They are
They're
no
better than a month ago.
Last year it was just like,
They're
get out of
good.
here. And then beginning of the season is get out of here. Yeah, I'll go with it. I'll go with it. What else you got, Chris?
When you make a big move, right?
Yeah.
And the first few games
Yeah.
in the big move,
Yeah.
you're 1-3.
Yeah.
That's not good, right?
Okay.
The Mavs made a big mistake trading for Kyrie.
Well, you know how I feel about how eventually he's going to make his presence known, and then all of a sudden it's going to be a problem with his. And your employer you don't get along with your employer. That happens all the time, except every damn time where he is.
And now there's confusion at the end
forget
of
it.
games. Like, just get the ball to Luka and get out of the way.
I don't know, man. All I know is like yesterday when the Lakers came back from 27 down and won that game, and he was the one whose three from right around half court came up short. It was like that Seinfeld gif. That's a shame. What else, Chris? I'm sorry. I'm just
last
speaking
one.
truth.
Last
I think
one.
I speak for a lot of people.
Last one. I don't know if I actually believe this, but I'm looking up at the game going on right now, and it's 7-4. That's a lot of action.
Yes.
You know, the pitch clock ain't that bad.
It might not be. It might not be. I'll say that's a good one.
My initial reaction was to hate it, but I
You know
don't
what? Again, I went in on the pitch clock earlier, and I'll just quickly hit this one right here. Is you know what? You know when the pitch clock's going to get in is when a pitcher, like a reliever or a starter, is beginning to start getting tired and giving up a hit and a hit and hit. Sometimes that they can take some time and get the other guy warmed up, take some time, have a visit from the mound. There's not going to be any time now. That's going to be something. It's going to be like one of those where an NBA coach fires off a timeout because somebody just went on an 8-0 run and you got to get everyone a breather. The pitch clock is going to keep things going, and pitchers that are struggling and giving up hits, it's going to come fast. It'll be interesting to see. Just I don't want to see a walk-off pitch clock violation.
know. That's kind of
I loved your idea about not in the ninth inning.
From the ninth inning on, just get rid of it. That's my 2 cents. Very good overreaction Monday. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.